97 kilos, 213 pounds. In the red singlet, Jake Varner. He's a 2012 Olympic gold medalist. Stands tall, stands proud, and he's a tough man to beat. His opponent in the blue singlet, Dustin Kilgore, from Colorado Springs, Colorado, wrestled at Kent State University. He was second this year in the Dave Schultz Memorial International, and second in the 2013 Intercontinental Cup that was held over in Russia. Kilgore has had a good tournament, but right now he's coming up against a very tough opponent, an Olympic gold medalist, Jake Varner.
Yeah. Not only can both these guys pick up houses and move them individually, but they know wrestling technique very, very well. Varner, a four-time NCAA wrestling finalist. Kilgore, an NCAA champion himself. I mean, these guys, they're big and strong. Don't be surprised by the muscle that, but they can move and they know technique. I mean, Varner growing up his entire life, getting to be coached by Cael Sanderson over there, one of the best wrestlers, arguably of all time that we've ever had, technically wise. And Kilgore, coming from Ohio, has just been a non-stop motor. I mean, he goes and goes and goes and doesn't get tired. I don't think he even knows what the word tired means.
He's had a good tournament, has Kilgore. He really has. In fact, you take a look at him in the top four. You're not going to find him in the top four in this particular weight class. I mean, that's just the kind of tournament that he has had.
Yep. Well, he did miss the U.S. Open due to you know, an injury. He sat out there. He's been up and down a little bit since he's graduated college, but I think he's kind of finally finding his niche, you know, and figuring out his style here. So I'm looking forward to watching this great match right here from these guys. And, you know, I remember they both used to weigh 185 pounds, and I used to be able to beat on both of them there, Van.
What'd you weigh at that particular point?
I still weigh 185 pounds, the same exact thing, but they just, I stand next to them now, and they look like the Mario that ate the mushroom, and I look like the Mario that got hit by the little, you know, turtle shell.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Kilgore, I will tell you this, that Kilgore beat earlier today. He beat Cale Byers, and Cale Byers beat J.D. Bergman, so that's the kind of challenge tournament has been.
Oh, yeah. No, this is a fantastic weight class. One of the tougher ones in the world here. You have Yazdani, the Iranian, who has just been on a tear. He was a 2011 world champion, blew out both his ACLs in the you know, the Olympic tournament, and then wins a 2013 and, you know, world championship, and is still on the mat. He looked very good at the World Cup. But Varner's the defending gold medalist. You know, I want to see those two go back at it again. And Kilgore, his very first international match, goes out and beats a world bronze medalist the first time. And we told him afterwards, we were like, hey, Kilgore, you know who you just wrestled? No, you just beat a world bronze medalist. Oh, cool.
Well, you take a look at this weight class in the world, and it is pretty much dominated by the Europeans. You've got Yazdani, as you said, from Iran. He's the world champion in at #1. Gadasov from Russia is in at #2. He's the European champion, and the European #2 and #3. Guzumov from Azerbaijan, and the Belarusian wrestler from Belarus, European #3. I mean, this is a tough weight class, and the Europeans basically have a stronghold on it.
And they all look like giant, hairless silverbacks when you go out and wrestle these guys. Much similar to Varner and Kilgore himself. I'm not taking anything away from these guys, but yeah, these are guys that I've gotten to bang around with, and they love grabbing that little, no, we'll take that guy in the little weight class below and just beat on you for an entire practice, and you start to learn, wow, technique is a lot in wrestling, but size helps sometimes.
Size does help as the first period comes to a close. Lack of inability for Kilgore to score gives 1 point over to Jake Varner. So Varner finishes the first period with a 1-0 lead over Dustin Kilgore.
Yeah, both guys didn't really open up at all. You didn't really see any leg attacks that period. You didn't really see anybody commit to trying to get to a leg or anything. And you hope they open up here a little bit more this second period.
I will tell you what, you take a look at these coaches over in the corner. You got Cael Sanderson, you got Bill Zadek, world champion. You got Brandon Slay working with Dustin Kilgore. He's an Olympic gold medalist. These coaches, just the coaches alone.
Yeah, that'd be a fun match to watch.
That's tough, I'm telling you. They're coached by the best. Are Jake Varner and Dustin Kilgore. 1-0 here to start the second period. 97 kilo, that's 213 pounds.
There's Varner taking a nice attack, and Kilgore to another nice re-attack. Nobody unable to get to those big, massive legs. I don't even know what you're going to do when you get to one of those legs there, Van.
So, Jake, you have a low-scoring bout like this. It's 1-0, and this the first of the best-of-3 series between these two wrestlers. 1-0. Is it cautiousness. You think twice about taking a risk. I mean, both of these wrestlers are very capable of scoring points. Tell us what goes through their minds.
Yeah, I think it's a little combo of both. You know, they're kind of feeling each other out a little bit. You know, nobody really wants to open up yet, especially Varner having a 1-0 lead. You know, it's Kilgore that's kind of got to risk it because he's the one losing if time runs out right now. So, you know, it could be a little bit of the nervous jitters. It could be a little bit of the guys just both having very, very solid defense. As you can see, there have been some leg attacks, but just nobody's been able to get to a leg. And as I say that, Varner gets right to a leg, and there it goes.
That's one of the things about sportscasting sometimes, Jake, is when you say something, then all of a sudden it happens. There comes Varner. He tries to get the tilt, but he's unable to get it. There he rolls him through.
Yep.
Finally picks up the turn into 2 points for danger situation. With that back breaking the 90-degree plane, takes a 5-0 lead right now over Dustin Kilgore. He's going to get it again, turns him back again.
Varner locks that up, and that is not a fun thing to have to fight out. You know, Varner, I think, has the second best one in the nation of that, next to Nick Simmons, who's unbelievable at that, you know, front head turn and choke down. And just like that, we've gone from a 1-0 match to a 7-0 match.
And I think it was because you said that Varner was having a little bit of trouble, which I think he probably heard. And he said, I'll show Jake Herbert, and I'll get busy. Which he did.
Absolutely,
and he has a 7-0 lead.
Yep.
1 minute remaining.
Under 1 minute here.
Something I'm excited for, too, is next weekend. Wow, Varner it's fallen down for 2-0 there. It's a great go behind. And he kind of just, I don't know if he slipped or if he shot or Kilgore did the perfect timing, but he was able to down block and go right behind there.
Jake Varner, 2009-2010 NCAA champion for Iowa State. He puts the Cyclone way of doing things to business here. 7-2 right now, under 30 seconds remaining. And you can probably look for Varner right now, not to be overly aggressive, but basically just take this 5-point lead that he has and make the best of it.
Oh, yeah. He's getting match 1 done here right now. You know, that's a good start. He just got to win 1 more to get back on that world team. And he's looking to get that that medal he doesn't have yet, that world championship. You know, he's got a world bronze medal. He's got an Olympic gold medal. He wants to get that world championship and complete the set.
Well, this bout comes to a close as Jake Varner defeats Dustin Kilgore by the score of 7-2 in this first bout in their best-of-3 series.